from European leagues this time of the year. We got 5 from you from Bundesliga. Before we get underway, just want to remind you a few things, guys, about our subscribe. Make sure you like, subscribe, and set notifications. We'd love you guys to be live with us so you can bet in the best numbers when you get these great picks here from our expert, Paul Leverkusen. You'll find him over at Tony'sPicks.com. He's the top unit producer right now. Also, we'd love to hear from you guys. Post your picks in the comments below. And, of course, our promo code, you can save 20% off all pre and pick packages. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access our page by clicking the link in the description, then clicking the All Cappers tab, and then getting signed up. Also, remember, take a visit to Tony'sPicks.com. Top capper promotion here featuring top cappers in the industry. Take a look at the hot cappers like Paul Leverkusen, who's the top unit producer. Nick has been on fire right now. You'll see the results over the last 30 days. You can find Nick's pick right here on the best bets. Of course, every capper can produce one best bet every single day. Some of them more than one. A best bet per sport per day. So you see Nick here, one with soccer, one with baseball, one with college football there on the best bet. Paul has a best bet up there as well. I have one as well, so guys get signed up. And also, we do offer a $15 premium pick. The cappers, what they do, they can designate one of their premiums a day as a $15 premium pick. Just to introduce you to the service, and you can see here a lot of them have made that $15 premium pick a best bet, include myself. We see one from Nick up there, so get signed up. And of course, you'll find our picks there at Tony'sPicks.com. Pick ticker here showing the latest games getting ready to start. We see Nick has a game starting here in about 36 minutes here from soccer. Some baseball starting in a few hours again from Nick. So that's our pick ticker, individual picks for sale. So get signed up and use that promo code to save money. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get underway here with Soccer Picks Daily. Heavy here coverage here from the Bundesliga. Let's bring in Paul. Paul, how's it going?
It's going great. We're looking to have a very, very profitable weekend, which of course starts today. I have a play already loaded. There's a lot of plays loaded at the page, and we're looking at the Bundesliga tonight. Of course, we're here at the brewery as we do every Friday. So there's a bit of inspiration going on. So let's head to the Bundesliga plays, which I really think are going to be very, very interesting.
That's right, interesting plays here. Bundesliga 5-pack. This is all Saturday action, so let's get this one underway. We begin here in the Bundesliga Saturday action here, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. We have Leverkusen taking on Freiburg.
Yeah, Leverkusen, they started the season with 3 losses. I bet on some of them to win. I got burned, but here's the thing. In their last match, they beat Mainz by 3-0 on the road, and that's where their counter-attack begins. They looked really sharp in the offense. They didn't require a lot of shots. Most of them were on target. They looked much better at finishing compared to the first 3 matches of the season. And Freiburg have been really, really good offensively. They scored 4 against Augsburg. They scored in all their matches so far. And last season, both matches had 3 goals. So I like the over 3 goals here at -120. I think that's a very safe bet.
All right, Paul, I got us. Find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Here we go. Bundesliga action for Saturday, early morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Leverkusen and Freiburg. Freiburg, we've got this one over 3 goals to return a -120. Hey, you guys are tuned to Soccer Picks Daily. Join us Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern Time. Welcome you to like and subscribe and set notifications so you can get those best numbers with these picks here from our expert, Paul Leverkusen from Tony'sPicks.com. Let's continue on here with the show. It is now time for Pick 2 from our Bundesliga 5-pack for Saturday. As we have Bochum taking on Werder.
Yeah, Werder Bremen, all 4 of their matches had both teams to score and over 3.5 goals. They both scored and conceded 2+ goals in all 4 matches so far. They started off with a couple of 2-2 draws. Then they scored 3 late goals to beat Dortmund by 3-2 on the road. And in their last match, they lost 4-3 against Frankfurt. So this is what they are. They attack a lot. They can't really defend. This Bremen side have proven time and time again this season that they are the epitome of both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. And you should always look for goals in their matches. And Bochum, on the other side, 3 of the first 3 matches of the season had over 2.5 goals. The first one had 3, the other one had 5, the other one had 7 against Bayern Munich. And only against Freiburg did they manage to keep the score to a minimum. They lost by 1-0, but that match was insane. It had a combined of 43 goal attempts and 17 shots on goal, but just a single goal. So I expect a lot of goals in this match. So I like the over 3 goals at +110. Again, it's a safe bet here.
All right, Paul Agredos, you'll find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Bundesliga action for Saturday, Bochum and Werder Bremen. In this one, he likes over 3 goals. The return, -110. All right, we're continuing on here with Soccer Picks Daily here, joined by Paul Agredos. If you're looking for Paul's best bets, but we got a big weekend of action here from the Big Five in Europe, get on board right now. Click the link in the description. Get signed up for Paul's plays. He does have an MLS best bet up there, as well as Bundesliga action, individual plays, 3-packs, long-term passes, maybe even a weekend pass, 3-day pass, maybe suit you really well here with all this action. And of course, don't forget that promo code TonyT at checkout, and you'll save 20% off. Let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily. Join with Paul Agredos. It is now time for pick a 3 from our 5-pack Bundesliga action for Saturday. We have Leipzig taking on Frankfurt.
Yeah, this is a tricky match because both teams are going to have to play in Europe next week. And Leipzig, they started the season rather slowly with a couple of draws and a loss. Then they had a loss, that loss against Union Berlin. But they did bounce back with a 2-0 win against Wolfsburg. And of course, they blasted regional side by 8-0 in the German Cup midweek. And I just think these two teams will cancel each other out. Both matches between the two teams last season were draws. Both matches between the two teams the season before were draws. So I think they're going to cancel each other out because nobody wants to lose, especially in just a few days prior to your European midweek performances. So I like the draw here at +275.
All right, Paul Agredos, find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Bundesliga action for Saturday, Leipzig and Frankfurt. He likes the draw here, the big return here, +275. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Picks Daily. Like, subscribe, set notifications. We're with you here at 2:15 Eastern Time. Make sure you get the best numbers. We get these big, great picks here from our expert, Paul Agredos. You find him over at Tony'sPicks.com. Let's continue on with our coverage here from Bundesliga here for Saturday's action. We now move on to pick 4 from our 5-pack Bundesliga action for Saturday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We have Union Berlin taking on Bayern Munich.
Yeah, 2 unbeaten sides so far in the season. Union Berlin, of course, they started with 3 wins and a draw. They're coming off a 6-1 thrashing of Schalke on the road. They're in really, really, really good form right now. And now they're going to play host to a Bayern side that's pretty much destroyed them last season. They beat them by 5-2 in this venue and by 4-0 in Munich. But the season before that, Union Berlin, they did hold Bayern Munich to a couple of draws. So I truly respect this Union Berlin side, and I think they're going to be able to at least avoid a destructive loss against Bayern Munich. They might not even lose, to be honest. Both teams have midweek European matches coming up, so I guess it's going to be a very, very careful match here. I think Union Berlin would be more than happy with the draw, and they would be okay with losing by just 1 goal. So I think they're going to be a hard nut to crack here. So I like Union Berlin at +1.5 at -116.
All right, Paul Agredos, find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Bundesliga action for Saturday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, bright and early. Union Berlin and Bayern Munich. He likes in this one Union Berlin here +1.5 goals. The return -116. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Picks Daily. Join us Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time. If you missed any of our picks, we'll do a complete recap here at the end of the show. So make sure you stay tuned for that. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily. Pick number 5 from our 5-pack Bundesliga action here for Saturday. Wolfsburg taking on Koln.
Yeah, Wolfsburg are under pressure right now. Actually, both teams are. Koln, they made a solid start in the season, to be honest. They still haven't lost, but they have 1 win and 3 draws. Very tough nuts to crack. And Wolfsburg, they have 2 losses and 2 draws so far in the season. Their offense is struggling a lot. They only scored a couple of goals in their first match of the season. Then they went scoreless in 3 consecutive matches against Bayern Munich, Schalke, and Leipzig. Not the easiest of opponents. And now they're gonna play host to a Koln side that they've been really, really strong this season. And Koln, keep in mind that they're playing in the Europa Conference League midweek. This might be the time for Wolfsburg's first win of the season. I can't really trust them right now, even though the money line is at +110 and it's dropping, which means that people are betting on it. I just have a hard time trusting Wolfsburg right now, but I do see goals here. Koln are not afraid to score against anyone, so I think we're going to see at least 3 goals here. So I like the over 2.5 goals at -130.
All right, Paul, look at those finest picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Bundesliga acts for Saturday. Wolfsburg and Koln. He likes this one to go over 2.5 goals. The return -130. All right, you guys are tuned to Stock Picks Daily with us Monday through Friday, 2:15 Eastern Time. And Paul, before we get to the recap, I want you to let everybody know what you have going on over at Tony'sPicks.com. We have a huge weekend here of European football. We also have some action in North America as well. But again, we focus a lot here this time of the year on the Big Five in Europe. We've seen your numbers here over the past 33. Your best bets have been on fire. 24-8-1 last 33 best bets, premiums all documented. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Okay, I have an MLS, 100% guaranteed MLS money bag for the weekend. It's my best bet for the next 3 days. I have a Bundesliga total of the day. I have a La Liga total of the day. And I'm going to be loading more plays tomorrow. I just want to see who's playing and who's not, because we had midweek matches in a lot of these leagues, and then we have Champions League matches. So I'm just going to look at some last minute team news before loading the rest of my plays for tomorrow. So it's going to be a heavy betting next 7 to 10 days. So maybe you get a monthly pass or a weekly pass and try me out. We're going to make some money.
That's right, guys. Kenneth Board here with Paul Agronis over at Tony'sPicks.com. Great results here. 24-8-1 his last 33 best bets. Those premiums have been guaranteed. Up right now on the board from Paul. Guaranteed MLS money bag. His best bet is up there on the board. Also, Bundesliga total of the day. We see more action up there from Liga total of the day. Again, if you prefer, get the long-term pass. Here we are on a Friday. Why don't you take advantage of Paul's expertise and get that 3-day all sports pass. All of Paul's plays here from European football here for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have big time cards going up here, so you get on board here. Don't miss a best bet this weekend from Paul. He's doing great work. And of course, after on Monday, you can reassess and maybe even go longer term. We do have a 1 month all sports pass, a 1 year all sports pass. This is a heavy soccer a year with the World Cup coming in and all these tournaments, trying to get into this Champions and Europa Cup. There's a lot to get in here. Here as we hit the back end of this year with the starts with the launch here a few weeks ago with the European leagues, and of course they got to get these games in because the World Cup is fast approaching in November. So that 1 year pass will get you covered with Paul. Importantly, you'll not miss a best bet. We just go into the members area. You'll be able to find them there. Very easy to find. So a good time to get on board. And of course, we'll save you some money here when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off. You can access Paul's page by clicking the link in the description, the All Cappers tab, and then getting signed up. All right, let's continue on to Stock Picks Daily. And Paul, it is now time for the recap.
Okay, these are all Bundesliga plays for Saturday, starting with Leverkusen versus Freiburg. We're going to take the over 3 at -120. Bochum versus Werder Bremen, over 3 goals, +110. Leipzig versus Frankfurt, draw at +275. Union Berlin versus Bayern Munich. We're going to take Union Berlin +1.5 goal, -116. And Wolfsburg versus Koln, we're going to take the over 2.5 goals, -130.
There you go, from Paul. Like the rest of this 5-pack here, so make sure you guys you follow up Paul and get his best bets right now by clicking the link in the description, the All Cappers tab, and getting signed up. Get those best bets from Paul here for this weekend, or better yet, why don't you try them out with that 3-day all sports pass here on the weekend. You weekend warriors, now time to step up and get on board here and use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off. A lot of action here from the Big Five in Europe as well as North America. So you want to get on board with Paul and don't miss a best bet and get on board with his 3-day all sports pass and save that money with using the promo code. Guys, that'll do it here for this edition of Stock Picks Daily. We'll be back again here on Monday at 2:15 Eastern Time. We'll do it all over again. Be sure to like, subscribe, set notifications so you can be live with us to bet into those best numbers. All right, that'll do it for this show. We're going to wave goodbye to you guys. You guys have a great night, great weekend. Make it a winning one. We'll talk with you again here on Monday, 2:15 Eastern Time here on Soccer